So all these hard days are coming. They will be here. What are you going to do next time you have this annoying day?
Go to bed.
Each and every time?
Well, what would you do?
What
Different.
if it's 12 p.m. and all these things happen?
Go to bed.
Just go to bed, hang up the boots. Just go
What
to
would
sleep.
you do?
What would I do? Sometimes the work is the way. So tend to, if whatever's bothering me, work on that. Get through that.
So like make more custard.
Yeah, make more custard. Or if it's at work and I'm doing a work-related thing that's pissing me off, cool, let's get this thing done. Because as soon as I finish this, the issue's gone.
Okay, but like, so a client called you about something.
Yeah.
And then that's it. What are you going to do now? Client called you at something, pissed you off.
Yeah.
What are you going to do now? You can't. It's not waiting on you.
That's
anymore.
right. It's just there.
Yeah.
The thing is, and that's where, I don't know.
And now you're waiting on them to get back to you.
Yeah.
And
That's
you're just
annoying.
sitting there. Yeah.
That irritates me.
What's the?
Well, then again, whether
What's the
you know how we
fix there?
said it's it's a PASCON problem, isn't it? Or it's
Yeah.
a builder elite problem.
But it's okay. It is a PASCON problem.
Yeah.
But who solves PASCON problems?
That's right. I do. This is what I was saying to you the other day in the plane as well.
No, but that's not. It's different. You were taking something personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and I
it's
was
still.
saying that's a PASCON issue, not
Yeah.
a you issue.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yes,
but
yes,
you
yes.
still
yes.
the problem's still yours to solve.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not going
right.
to solve itself.
That's right.
But it's not an attack on George. It's an attack on PASCON.
No, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it's different.
But even then, it's still an attack on PASCON. But as I said, it's me that has to fix that problem. It's still the pressure and the stress. It would still bother me either way. Like I know what I'm like. Like even if my really good client called me up. Sometimes again, I see it as I think I can control situations pretty well. I think I'm a pretty good person when it comes to dealing with people. I think I've got some good people skills. I'm influential, I'm logical, and I kind of solve the problem in that regard. So a lot of the time I look at them and I go, cool, well, what's their actual problem? Why are you actually annoyed? And then I'll try and sort that out right then. Like if they called me up in a flurry, in a stress, in this, and said, hey, we got this. Like, what are you stressed about? I'll actually ask them. I said, what are you actually stressed about right now? Oh, this is over budget. Okay, but we can make it under budget. You just don't get gold-plated toilets. Like, what do you want to do? How do you want to solve this? Maybe it's just and I said, like, if you can solve a problem with money, it's not a problem. It's an expense. All right, so cool. Maybe I pay half, you pay half. Will that make you feel better? Yeah. Okay, cool. Done. So I often look at it like that too. I'll try and resolve that issue before it becomes why avoid that whole issue? Like, no, let's resolve it now. I've had these conversations this week, and it's Tuesday. Yesterday, I was speaking to even last week, I was speaking to a carpenter, and he's like, oh, this, and he was cracking the shit. I said, oi, okay, what you're doing right now isn't going to resolve the problem. You acting this way and doing this and acting this way, you're going to do one of two things. You're going to go on site, you're going to do something stupid, and I go, it's going to cost you time and it's going to cost you money. I go, or between you and me right now, we can just resolve it and get it done. And he calmed down. He's like, yeah, okay, all right, well, let's do this. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. You happy with that? Yes, I am. Cool. Move on. Now, I could have very easily gone the other way. Do whatever the fuck you want. Fuck you. You want to fuck around? And find out. Go for it. Go to site. Go rip out the frame. Go break this window. Go do this. Go show how tough you are. And you'll see what happens. And then you're just prolonging or making that issue worse or bigger or whatever it might be. So I often feel, again, in that situation, the work is me actually having that conversation. It may not be me physically working, doing a report, sending an email, whatever it might be. It might be just, no, let's have the conversation now. That's the work. Let's go through that and get through that. And I find that most people work with me, especially because I'm not afraid to swallow my pride either. Cool. If I need to take a step back, if I need to spend money, if I need to do what I need to do to get through that, that's fine. I'm cool with that. And I reckon most people relate to that. But I have dealt with unreasonable people too, where there's just no reason to them. There is no reasoning with them. And those people you just got to cut out of your life. 100% cancerous. I've had clients like that. And I'm glad I did, because now if ever I have another client like that, I know to walk away sooner because I know the signs. I'll see the signs. But again, before I even start, before I even engage a new client, I'm looking for these things. I'm seeing what they're going to be like, how they're interacting during contract signing, what they're doing during negotiations, everything. I'm assessing whether they are going to be a good fit for us from day one to try and avoid those issues in the future.
So you didn't answer the question.
I just went about it in a really long-winded way.
Yeah. What would you do?
With the difficult client that just called me up?
No, that's not what I asked. I said, what would you do if you had a bad day? That was what you asked.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
said,
right. What would I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had a shitty day.
So depending what it is, I try and work through it if I can. I
Yeah.
find that pushing through the problem,
But some
I
problems
feel better.
aren't
I know.
solvable
So
in
when
a
they're
day.
not. Yeah, or the week.
Yeah.
Right? I was
So
speaking
you had
to
a
an
shitty
employee.
day today. A bunch of stuff went wrong, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Yeah, I was speaking to an employee the other day. He's like, "Oh, this is going wrong. This is going wrong." I said, "Hey, you'll be done in 3 weeks. Keep going. Like, what are you fucking around? Just keep going. Don't let it. You've got 3 weeks of hard work. Yes, it's going to be hard, but in the fourth week, you'll be like, how good. All right, but get it done today. Move on. So there is still that matter. It doesn't have to be resolved in that first day. The other thing is, yeah, sometimes I need to personally, I'll need to just get out of my own head and out of my own space because I don't want to go home and bring that energy home either. So I'm protective of that. So whether that means you got to go to the gym, you got to go for a walk, you got to listen to music, meditate, fucking breath work, whatever you need to do. Do I do that all the time? No. But I often find that even just, it could mean just calling a friend. It could mean, I don't mind going for a walk and just clearing my head for a bit. Months ago, I had one of those days and I went downstairs and I had dinner by myself in the restaurant next door. And it was just, I turned my phone off or I put it on Do Not Disturb and I just ate. Didn't even pick it up for go on Instagram, nothing. I just sat there by myself. I ordered as much food as I possibly could. So I was really satisfied and full. And man, I went home feeling 10 times better. 10 times better. So I think in moments like that, when you cannot solve the problem, when the stress is there, when the issues are there, doing something to remove yourself from that helps me anyway.
Change your environment.
Yeah, absolutely. A change of environment for sure.
Which is what I went to do.
It could
I went to
even
leave.
be. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just going to get out of here. Just going to.
Good. And that's I think that's the right call. And they continued with you thereafter.
I took everything with
Yeah.
me. I was like, wait.
It can even be an issue, say, at home with your partner. Like, leave. Don't leave like forever, but go for a walk. Do you know what I mean? Say, hey, I got to go for a drive. I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. We need 30 minutes an hour to just chill the fuck out. I'm going. Because if we keep going down this path, one of us is going to say something we're going to regret. Here's the thing. It's like your focus determines your reality too. You're having a shitty day. You're going to walk around. Like, okay, say you had an amazing day all day and then you got to your car and there was a parking ticket. You'd be like, fuck's sake. It wouldn't have ruined your day. But because you had such a shitty day, you looked at that parking ticket. Oh, this. Oh, the engine light. Oh, the fucking custard. Oh, the barbecue. If it was just one of those things, would you have really been that annoyed? Probably not. If you had a really good day prior. So your focus does determine your reality. And arguably, had you had a really good day, you probably wouldn't have forgotten about the custard.
Yeah,
Or maybe you would have been like, "Oi, I haven't changed your gas bottle in a while." Could be
I
pretty
remember
low.
thinking about the gas bottle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Recently.
had you been in a different state,
But so how do you fix that? I've never ever known how to solve that problem. I just knew that I'm going to get caught out one day. Like
with the gas bottle,
Yeah.
oh, you
Like
buy
I
a
did
spare, but it's a bit hard for you.
Have 2 full gas bottles
Yeah.
sitting there. That's
Yeah.
a lot of gas.
A lot of gas.
Yeah.
I do. My barbecue ran out of gas as well, like 2 nights ago on the weekend, and I had a spare in the garage. So I did have a spare. I've also got a patio heater, which worst case scenario, I can pull that out and plug it in. I've got 3 gas bottles. But yeah, it's having a spare. Or, like after a couple months, hey, my gas bottle's getting pretty low. You change it before it's empty.
And give away
No.
for free.
That's it.
Um,
That's it. Or you just live life on the edge, and one day you're going to run out of gas, and you got to be happy with it.
Well, last time it happened, I
Just
just
laugh.
unhooked the bottle, ran to the
Yeah.
car, jumped, threw it in, and went straight to Bunnings and changed it over and came
Yeah.
back.
And recooked your food.
I hadn't started cooking.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
all right.
I went to heat it up.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
had
and it
everything
ran out.
ready. Yeah, and it ran out. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like
Yeah, lucky.
perfect timing
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Mm.
It was annoying at the time because I had to now stop and I'm not going to eat for another 30 minutes.
Yeah. Or just order pizza. Game of pizza night.
That was very close
Yeah, I believe
to.
it. That's what I thought the story was going to go. The fact that you took
Oh,
the kitchen
dude,
out,
I
the
was
chicken out and
so
cooked it again.
yeah, I was so close to like even when I was
Just
talking
grab the
to
chicken, throw it off the balcony. So yeah, there's a level of disconnect, I think, when you do have those difficult times. Helps me anyway. And then you've got all the other stuff. Like if it's a continuous thing, well, do you need to practice gratitude? Do you need to start shifting your focus? Is the issue that bad that you need to remove yourself from it altogether? Like is work, do you hate coming?
Does
No, I'm saying from the perspective, do you hate work every fucking day?
me?
No, I'm saying if it got to like a person, if you hated what you did every single day and you're still going there every single day and you're realizing that's, oh, fuck, don't want to go to work. Don't want to go to work. Every day is a shit day.
That's a horrible feeling.
It'd be really bad.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Imagine that. You hate going to work every single day. Then you have a level of responsibility there. It is your fault. It is your fault 100% that you're in that mood and that what else? I don't know anything else. I'm a mechanic. I don't know what else to do. Well, fucking become a florist. Okay? Go and do
a florist.
whatever makes you happy. Go get a job as a checkout chick for a little while. I had a mate, I think I may have shared this story before, but I had a mate, did construction management at RMIT because it made a lot of money when you went out into the real world. And
Lots of people do that, by the way.
yeah, I know. Yeah, but he did it like he was that way inclined. He's like, oh, I'll make good money. I'll be sweet. So did his construction management degree. He was a year below me at RMIT. And then he went and got a job, and it was at a tier 2 construction company, and they just worked him. Day one, they just gave it to him. They worked him so hard that he ended up hating, and he was getting paid well, but he hated every single day that he went into the office. He hated it. Didn't want anything to do with it. So much so that he quit, and he went and worked. He loved fish. Like, he loved fishing. He had an aquarium at home, and he went and worked at an aquarium, a retail shop, an aquarium for 2 years. And he fucking loved it. He went fishing whenever he wanted. He got to feed fish. He got to fucking eat fish. Like, it was the greatest time.
You got to feed fish and eat fish.
What a life.
So it's feeding himself.
It's feeding himself. He wasn't eating fish from the aquarium. That'd be freaky. But he went, he'd take his weekends and he'd go fishing all week. He bought a little tinny. He went out on the beach and would fish, and it was his happy place. He wasn't making the same money he was, but fuck, he was a completely different person. And then he came back to the industry. Again, he did. 2 years later, he goes, all right, I'm going to come back, give it another go. But he found the right company, and he's been working ever since. When I say ever since, it's been over 10 years now. Like, he's been working and he's fine. He enjoys his job. He's having a really good time. And I think that's a great example. Like, he was able to remove himself from that and go, fuck that. I'm just going to go work at an aquarium for 2 years. And whatever. It may not have even been that aquarium. It's just do something different, because it is your fault. If you hate what you do every single day and you continue to do it, if you hate carpentry and you're there and you're hammering nails, it's cold today. Like, it was raining this morning and it's cold, it's windy, and you don't like that, and that's you every single day, remove yourself. Remove yourself from it. Don't be scared. Okay? Because it's much worse to stay in that mental state than what it is to move out and go do something else.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.